together 100 years. Yes, sir. That is real knowledge. Like this here. Talk to him. Give him something. Skin to skin, bones to clones. Never leave your mind.
Welcome, friends, family, and disgruntled listeners to the 58th edition of To the Maroon, a show about everything and nothing. And happy Maroon Monday. Yeah, I am your host, Danny, aka Captain Maroon. Now I'll be joined in a minute by my co-host, Sean, also known by his rap name, Lil X Hamster, aka the Pr0n Connoisseur. And in today's pod, we are back after a brief hiatus. I had some technical difficulties on my end. Some of those issues you'll actually hear during the pod. Like, my CPU fan has been acting crazier than a jealous ex lately. OnlyFan, more like AnnoyingFan. Am I right? I can make bad jokes now. We also talk about how our circus, even our circus, is corrupt now. We can't even get the clown to entertain us while he's giving us poisoned balloons filled with, rat poison, whatever the fuck. Speaking of Corrupt Circus, we discuss some World Cup and some Pr0n Starz, flock cameras, short addiction, and rigged bets that perps in our Corrupt Circus keep continuing to place. Yeah, it's going to be a good fun adventure. And with that, let's go on a journey, my fellow Maroons. Philosopher, let's get this shit going.
Give it. West Coast back in the fold, bringing the fire like that Santa and a window. Sooner or later, gotta acknowledge this game. OG balance with that Minecraft thing. Hood to hood connections all across the globe. Putting these vibes back where they belong. Been better since I stepped onto the scene. Kind of lyrics make your mama wanna sing. Unlock these doors, let me in. It's a philosopher with the gift of being. Musical tracks beginning to the end. California.
Yeah, so you can't hear the fan, huh?
No.
That's good, because it's obnoxious, dude. My fan, it never did this until maybe a couple months ago. It started doing this where it's just like a fucking jet engine starting off. And I looked at the CPU usage, 100%. Like, it completely maxes out.
Yeah, I mean, that porn will do that to you, man.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm used to that with the porn. Maxing out.
This is the next.
Yeah.
I have my computer just enough for porn, but anything above that, it's not ready for that.
Yeah.
All these NVIDIA graphics cards, like they're not going to handle anything above. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I have 4 fans. I have a CPU cooler above the processor. I have an AC. I try to keep my cave here, my man cave, very cool.
Yeah, the bat cave. Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very cool. And yet, like you said, anything above porn now in my computer can't handle. I fucking run Microsoft Paint, and it's just
even porn can't handle anymore. It's I'm going to whatever. What's another site? I should have had a site ready to go. X Hamster, the usual one.
Yeah.
It's you can't even handle that.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
You can't even handle one extra tab on Blacked. What are we? Got him.
Jesus.
Got him. I didn't know that was a site. I'm being dead serious here. I did not know that was a site until very recently. I was given grief for they're like, sure, Danny, you don't know Blacked. I'm like, I don't. What is it? And I Googled it on the interwebs at work. Immediate block. I was like, all right, I'm gonna check this out later. It's been a busy week.
Yeah, you've been a busy bee. There's kind of an internet comedy show I've been watching lately called Kino Casino, and they kind of make fun of like internet celebrities and kind of weird people on the internet. And one of them's her name is Scarlett Hampton, and they referred to her as a black.com porn star. And I said, "There's no way these two worlds connect, right?"
Yeah.
And I went on the site and typed in the name. It's like there she is right there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but it's like, wait, are all these worlds, like the political world or the comedy world or the the weird, like people, like, what is it called? Something like you make fun of people on the internet world.
Yeah.
All of these different, they shouldn't interact at all. But it's like, wait, they do interact. So that was funny. It's like, so whenever it comes up, it's black.com porn star Scarlett Hampton is, high on coke or something like that. Or yeah.
It pretty soon this is all going to merge together and you're going to see a headline saying Mia Khalifa, head of state.
Yeah. I cheer for that.
Yeah.
Free Palestine. So
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you read it a little closer and it says, no, she gave head to the whole state. You're like, oh, that, okay.
Hey,
well, the editor got us on that one.
Yeah. Fooled us again.
Yeah. You got my click. Which is all you care about in the end. That click.
Yeah, totally. As long as they got, well, that's why the shorts, and I'm sure we've talked about this plenty of times, but that's why the shorts that's why they're pumping shorts onto everybody, because those are so addictive.
Yeah.
I mean, you were telling me when you couldn't go to sleep one night or something like that. And you're like, well, let me look at some, and then you were looking at shorts and you're like, and they're like 30 seconds to a, very quick ones. Yep. And you realized it's like, oh my God, it's like 3 a.m. and I'm still looking at these shorts and I don't even remember the short that I liked, or like it's sort of like, it's just this stream of consciousness. And yeah, I mean, I could probably, I don't think I've done it yet, but I could probably like just zone out on shorts for like the entire night and be like, oh shit, it's the next day. That's my fear. People fear world hunger, nuclear war. Yeah. My fear is that I'll be stuck on shorts for like an entire night and then wake up and have to go, or not even wake up. I never went to sleep.
You never.
Then
slept.
I'll have to go to work. It's never slept. That's my fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your fear is my reality. So I live it. That's exactly what happens. I'm like, oh fuck, it's 3:30, and now I'm gonna get at maximum 4 hours of sleep. And,
right.
And it won't be restful. It'll be like just when that REM starts to kick in. I'm like, what did I even like learn? And all this digesting of bullshit and short, like you said, stream of consciousness and and then I'm like, oh, I remembered that there's blatant corruption in. I was just talking to my friend about it. It's not just our government. It's not just our leaders. Our circus is corrupt. Like this, it's bread and circus. Just give them bread and circus, they'll never revolt. Our circus is rigged. Like the clown is in on the take. Like, what are we doing here? Like, I was just watching a World Cup game. FIFA. The joke everyone's saying now is fix it for Argentina. Like
sure, yeah.
They just kicked off a player just now. I'm not watching the end of it, but like,
they red carded somebody.
Yeah, they red carded someone because he dove. And they reviewed it and went, that Swiss player, he dove. Yeah, we got to give him a yellow. Oh, he already had a yellow? Oh, that means he's out of the game? Oh, I guess you guys are down a player for the rest. Good luck. You're down a player now. And it's like, oh, this is so unbelievably fixed. Coming off the heels of the last game where almost like, not the same thing, but what happened was they took away a goal from Egypt and they would have probably won that game. And so Egypt then lost to Argentina. And anyway, it's been a theme that Argentina gets calls. And not only gets calls, but they have the least amount of cards themselves. Like they never get any yellow cards or anything. Like it's just a stat.
Yeah, in the World Cup, I mean, no one was excited about it this year. Like at least to start with, it was like no one really gave a shit. And I wouldn't call it, but it's like they need to do something to boost this. Right. And if they're gonna do FIFA, fix it for Argentina. I mean, like, are you guys gonna even have a World Cup anymore? Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Why should we care when we know Undertaker's just gonna win his SummerSlam match? As he did 26 times in a row. Argentina's Undertaker. But then some people love the streak. They got into it. They believe the lie. Go back to that.
Yeah.
Like this is fantastic. I'm so happy that Undertaker's undefeated in this fixed arena. So, yeah, pick your poison. Man, this fan, I swear to God, I'm about to. I'm gonna have to begrudgingly take this to like a PC repair place because I'm out of ideas. I've gotten thermal paste, reapplied that, new fan. I messed with the BIOS settings. I downloaded this fan control app and like tried messing it, like try to like curve it so it tries to stay silent. It just is like, no, I'm just running all the time now. It doesn't matter what you do. And it's like, damn it. Something will go in my favor with technology. Technology is against me lately.
Incoming hard transition.
I don't know if he's real anymore. Maybe he's not a real person at this point.
Who are you talking about?
Ben Shapiro.
Oh. Yeah. Well, he's probably angry because I feel like the wheels are turning on people realizing that he's probably like a Mossad agent, or he's been propped up by our rigged, corrupt system to be a voice for this side. And it turns out people get a little resentful when they find out that the king has a favorite gesture and he just throws out there over and over, and everyone's like, these jokes kind of suck, right? And it's like, I don't know. He hasn't really made me laugh in like a year. But why is he here? Well, the king likes him. It's like, well, then fuck that guy. Now I hate him even more. So maybe it's a little bit of that. What do I know? I'm not a student of history. I repeat it all the time.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like, what do you mean that nationalism's bad? I think it's great. I think you should only support the patch of dirt that you were born on, and everyone else around you is the devil.
Yeah, I'm for that.
Yeah, that way you have some pride. Have some pride in your patch of dirt. It's really easy now to push false narratives and just make up stuff and propaganda. And we've talked about it before, but we are the most propagandized group of people maybe that's ever existed.
Yeah. We're the worst kind of, because in other societies, they know they're being propagandized. But here, we think we're free thinkers. We think we're, we know what's going on. We know that
we have choices.
CNN's lying to us.
Yeah. That's fake news.
Fake news.
You believe that side? You really believe Pepsi when they say they're the best? Come over to Coke. Coke's the best. And what if you're like, I like Mountain Dew? It's like, doesn't that make your penis small? You vote green? You drink Mountain Dew and vote green? Do you have your head in the sand? Do you even care? So you just waste your vote? By telling me that, you're telling me that this is a rigged system and none of this matters. It's by telling me that in my democratic ability to vote for, heaven forbid, a third party, you're telling me it's a wasted vote. Then you're already telling me that, this is... There's no room for a third drink. It's Pepsi or Coke. And it's like, isn't that a problem? Wouldn't it be really easy then to just, I don't know, put poison in Pepsi and Coke? Because it's just two things that no one can say. The FDA is paid by Pepsi and Coke. So they're just like, it's great. Put whatever you want in it. Making a lot of analogies here, but you know what I'm saying. Next topic. My early prediction for 2028. I mean, we're already kind of there anyway. But Gavin Newsom is going to be the Democratic elect. He's going to make it through the primaries. He will win the presidency because we wildly swing from one direction to the other, and we like overcorrect, and then we think, oh, everything's fixed now. And then Newsom will usher in the surveillance state. He'll say, all right, we're putting flock cameras everywhere, not just the blue. Putting it in the red states. I don't care. It doesn't matter what you say. This is for your protection. We need to protect you from all that fentanyl. We need to protect you from Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap. Well, they do have a lot of flock cameras in like the rural areas. That's one of the TikToks I did see. She's like, I live in like rural like Nebraska, and we have flock cameras everywhere. It's like, I don't live in the city.
Yeah,
I live in like the middle of nowhere. We got flock cameras everywhere. So they're well ahead of Gavin Newsom on preparing for the surveillance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're already here. We're already. I just think in 2028 it'll be full mask off. Like how like right now you can like it's so obvious that Trump was basically giving his cronies, his buddies, a heads up on the Iran stuff, like if we're going to have a ceasefire or not, and when we're going to strike. And then there was abnormal bets on Kalshi and Polymarket on like
like 3 minutes before it came out.
Yep.
He would pump up the market and say, "Oh, we're going to have a ceasefire," and in 3 minutes there'd be a massive short or something. Oh, or a massive buy. Oh, we're going to war with Iran. It was nonstop.
Yep. And the shit's been going on for a while, Sean. Did you know that there was someone in the US placed a massive short on United Airlines like a month or two before 9/11? Like a huge short.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? Like, well, there you go. They knew. You could say inside job.
I think they even tried to sue the guy or, sue whoever did it. And they're like, no. The court's like, nope, sorry.
Yeah.
It's legitimate.
Yeah. You can gamble on that stuff. You can short whatever company you want. It's like, yeah, but isn't that weird for someone to short one of that'd be like someone shorting like, Bank of America or like the real estate industry like in late 2007, putting like billions whatever in shorts. And you're like, what did they know? And it's like, no, they just got lucky. It's like someone got that lucky and risked that much money. And rich people don't take massive risks like that. They just don't. That's why they have compound interest. And, they're all about like spread your wealth around and just you got to slowly grind it. They don't take 80% of their wealth or whatever the fuck and like bet it against something that's been crushing it for 30 years. That doesn't make any sense unless they know something. So
this was like 2000, maybe 2000. Maybe 2013, somewhere around there. Jim Rickards, who he's not around anymore, but he was like kind of a big like financial, I guess, I don't know, guru. I guess you could call him a guru. Big name on Wall Street, and he kind of gave it all up because he said it was all corrupt, and he'd basically just go on podcasts, and but he ended up working on some tool or some giant data analytics tool, and it was basically like to prevent another like terrorist attack. And what they did was they said, okay, we're going to use IBM Watson to comb through, and IBM Watson was kind of the only thing at the time that was like that. And you didn't have this massive AI platform or anything, just you had massive data analytics. Said, okay, we're going to use IBM Watson to comb through all the public trading markets, and we're going to look for any like abnormal bets, kind of like what you were talking about. Like you do a massive short right before.
Yep.
And they said, okay, well, it's too much data, so let's just focus on the airlines, or let's focus on anything that, like, if there was a terrorist attack, the stock would go way up, kind of like security goes way up, or the airlines would go way down.
Mhm.
Like, yeah. So, and they ended up getting it, and then it turned out it actually popped, and it was something. There was some like IRA or something in England, like they were going to do like a bombing, and they ended up seeing that, and I forget the naysayers were saying there's no way this is going to catch it because their OPSEC is so good. But Jim Rickards said no. There's going to be a taxi cab driver. There's going to be some, I don't know, their accountant or somebody like that. Somebody's going to know, and they're going to want a piece of the pie.
Right.
And it turned out that's exactly what happened. It was some accountant for, basically like a Irish independence militia or something like that, like a IRA. Placed a short on, I forget what it. I don't think it was airlines. I think it was like transportation in general, and they were going to blow up a train station or something like that.
Oh shit!
And yeah, so he placed it a day before it was going to happen. And then this data analytics tool popped off and said, "Hey, you need to go to this guy right now, Scotland Yard," which is kind of like their investigative agency. They went to the guy. They found him and said, "What's up? We're locking you up for the rest of your life unless you tell us what happened or what's going on." He cracked because he's not like one of the inner circle of the people doing this. He's just some accountant who thought he could make some money. So he cracked immediately, and then they found, whoever was going to do it. And I don't think they got everybody, but they got, enough. They arrested enough people to stop the attack.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, oh, so it was relatively a success, I would say. And they said, well, we don't want to have, and I think there's a bunch of legislation around it, like,
right.
Well, there's privacy concerns.
Yep.
And it's all public data.
Yep.
Or at least at the time it was public data, public trading markets and stuff like that. But they were afraid, well, eventually they're going to try and get private data into this, and then they're going to, it's almost like they're afraid that this thing, which I think Jim Rickards, he had the best intentions. He wasn't some like nut job like Alex Karp. Like he actually did believe that this could help. Eventually that was going to be turned into Palantir. And now 10 years later, we got straight up Palantir. There's no like, just look at the public data, and this is very, like we don't have good intentions anymore. It's all about we're here to control you motherfuckers.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, again, mask off. We've talked about it many times. It is
off,
zero full transparency now, because I feel like they're like showing us basically how deep this rabbit hole goes, how deep the corruption is, because they know, well, what the fuck are you going to... It's almost more effort to constantly conceal and make up bullshit and try to pretend you're not doing what you're actually doing. So it's easier for them. It's just less effort. Just be like, yeah, like this is what we're doing. What the fuck are you going to do? And they're almost like gauging the public response, I feel like. And the fact that we haven't all lost our minds over, the Epstein file release. And that's why, more and more I'm starting to lose my patience with, just the news and what's going on in the world. Because it's like, dude, our circus is rigged. Our food is poison. And now
we don't even get bread in circus anymore.
We don't even get good bread in circus. And now my fan won't stop constantly worrying, just nonstop. And, I feel like the walls are closing in, Sean, on me specifically, me and everyone. And we're all sick of this, and it's like
you.
Yeah, only me. Only poor pobrecito Danny boy. Danny's getting the walls pushed in. And yeah, but it's like, no, we're all fucking in the same rat race. And more it's like, when are the rats gonna look up and be like, wait a second. Like you're like taking the cheese out of the maze. I'm looking for cheese that doesn't even exist. And then the few times I do find a cheese, it's like laced in fucking glyphosate and cancerous dyes and Fetty Wap. Yeah. It's like, what are we doing here? That's my Pr0n is poison cheese? Like what? Why am I shouldn't even make one more turn around a corner in this rat race. This rat maze until we have some accountability. Oh wait. We already know the answer to that. There'll be none. So you better get ready for football. Who's your team this year? You think the Niners are going to win the West? It's like, I don't fucking care anymore. Just, can we have like a little justice? It's like, no. Enjoy your loud fan in Baldur's Gate 3. It's like, the inventory though.
That is when historians look upon like how the United States fell, they're going to say, well, they could have kept it going if they just gave people their creature comforts. They gave them, because it used to, this was like 100 years ago, just give people their cigarettes or in their brandy and their movies. Hollywood, that's Hollywood was a massive drug or way to clamp down the population. Just give them that and they'll be fine. And now the wheels, the workings of all of that apparatus are failing.
Yeah.
And it's not even that they're lazy. They're just so like we don't care. Yeah. Like, why should we make good movies anymore? Why should we make all these like shows that whatever nerdrotic and stuff like that, and like Friday Night all this stuff about video games suck. They're all woke. It's like, what the fuck are you gonna do about it, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Like, you think they give a fuck? You think they're gonna make even more, terrible shit? Like, what do they care? They don't care what you want. Yeah. They don't care. They don't even want your money anymore. They want you dead. They want you eliminated. Yeah. The idea, but they're not going to get my money if they don't make a movie that I like. Fuck you. Yeah. They'll piss on you before they make a movie you like. Shit.
They'll piss on you. Yeah. They want your data, and then they want you dead. That's it. They want, how can we expedite your death, but along the way bombard you with just enough ads where it's like you'll buy. There's something we'll get you. Just enough targeted advertising. We're gonna get you. Okay, he's got a kid now. All right, show him nothing but kids' toys on Instagram Reels. It's like I used to get like Calci ads, and like, hey, like there's this new game coming out now. It's just like, if you're a good parent, you'd buy him this toy. Otherwise, you're kind of a terrible father. I'm like, all right, how much is it? You want a subscription? It's a toy. It's a toy. There was one thing I was looking at, and it was like this bundle of toys. And I'm like, this kind of looks interesting. It was like a inertia toy or whatever. Each one, you couldn't just buy the one thing you wanted, which is what they're pushing on the advertising. They would bundle the toy with other things that weren't that great. So each bundle had maybe like 5 or 6 things. There was maybe one toy in each bundle that you really wanted. Could you buy that individually? Nope. You had to buy the whole bundle for $80. And I did the math. If you would have bought in every bundle, you would have spent, I think, $3,000 on toys. It used to be a car. No, it's like, here, you have to buy a toy for 0 to 3 months. Then you got to get other toys for 4 to 6. Then and then 7 and 8. Wouldn't it be 7 to 9 with that same? No. 9's its own. 9's a very special month. And if you're a good parent, you'd buy that too. What are you saying? You don't care about your kid? It's like, fuck you. Here's my credit card, and fuck you.
Yeah.
Here you go. Swipe away. Swipe or no swiping. But yeah, it's bullshit, dude. It is. I don't know. At one point, are we all gonna just get fed up with it, or if now we're just all privy to it, we're all aware of what's going on, and we're like, look, man, as long as the Chiefs don't win the Super Bowl next year, just shake it up a little bit. Ooh, GTA 6. Ooh, I don't like how it's a female lead character. I'm gonna 1 star. Yeah, but you still gave them. Did you still buy it? Well, yeah, I got the Ultimate Edition because they added a level in there. And aren't you enraged the fact that they have the base game now for $80? And then what they did, just like Assassin's Creed 20 years ago, when that first happened, I was like, oh, this is what they're all going to do now. They make the base game, then they take out 1 or 2 things from the base game. Then they go, oh, you want this? Well, that's DLC. That's a little extra cheddar. And it's like, you fucks, you just want an extra $20 from everyone. So we could play like a bonus mission. That wasn't a bonus mission. You didn't make it out of the goodness of your hearts. No, you made it with the original product and you took it out. And you want even more money. It's like, So anyway, so I pre-ordered GTA 6, the Ultimate Edition. Dude, I'm looking forward to it.
Everybody who's what do they put? There's 2. One is the Ultimate Edition thing where they take stuff out of the game and say, oh, it's day 1 DLC, whatever they're calling it. And then the other one is, oh, we don't have a physical disc anymore. Oh, so we like that. We want to have physical discs.
Yep.
So all the people who are complaining about that are going to buy the game.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, now I just had a light bulb moment. You know what they're going to do? In like 5 years, they're going to get rid of all discs in like, I think 2 years. Even PlayStation's getting rid of them and all that. They're going to get rid of discs. Then fast forward, I don't know, 5-10 years, they're going to say, all right, public, we've heard you, and we are nothing but we're here for you. We're here to serve you. We heard the people, and you have spoken, and we're gonna bring back discs for an extra $40. And you can get discs. People will be paying like $140 for a fucking computer game. It's gonna be wild. And then
another $60 for like a what is it, like a disc reader, but it's a proprietary one. So you can't get like a generic one. You have to get a PlayStation or an Xbox specific reader that you plug in.
Yeah.
Then you can play the disc that you got for another 40. So you spend an extra $100. Yeah.
Easily. And the disc reader you won't own. You'll rent it. There's no, like, you can't own it outright. You'll buy it, but then they say, okay, well, oh no, sorry.
It'll pop up on screen. It'll say, "Oh, you don't have a subscription for this reader.
Yep.
This disc reader. You got to up, Xbox Live or whatever.
Yep.
Then you can use the disc reader."
Yeah. Then you got to have a subscription for the disc reader. That's because everything's a subscription now. We got rid of TV, thank God, and now you can pick and choose what you want. So now you got to have 15 different subscription services, which they are cracking down vehemently on. I used to get, as most people would. My HBO was from my folks, and Netflix was from my sister, and I got Amazon from someone else. It was like you shared the login. Now all of a sudden I launched my Xbox this weekend. I'm like, oh, I want to watch something. I'm bored. And what happened? HBO, it went, are you traveling? Because this isn't your account, is it? So if you're traveling, let us know. But you can't do this over and over again. There's a limited times you could do this. So is this really you? Fred and Sheila, is this you? And it's like, yeah, it's me. Oh, we sent you a code to the email that we know you're not linked to. Fuck. Yeah. Then you call them up. Hey, what's the code? Punch it in, and it's like, oh, now the subscription service is tied to your home Wi-Fi. So now we know, and we know that that's not your main Wi-Fi. So are you at this Wi-Fi or that Wi-Fi? It's like, I'm at your mother's Wi-Fi. How about that? I'm at Quiz Khalifi. How about that? Wi-Fi. Get out of here. Unbelievable.
There we go.
We got
punchline right there. Quiz Khalifi.
Wiz Khalifi. Wiz Khalifi would make for an amazing rap name. Or a hacker group. Maybe that could be the new Anonymous. The Wiz Khalifi's. Because the OG Anonymous ain't doing bubkiss. They talk big with their Guy Fawkes masks on, and then they expose literally nothing. I say we bring in Wiz Khalifi. Call him in off the sideline. Bring him in off the bench to hack Kushner's laptop. See who in Albania this guy is really talking to. And then it turns out it's just Mia Khalifa, now head of state, making up plans to rig the World Cup again. Can't we have anything anymore? We can't even get 2 girls in 1 World Cup. It's unbelievable. Thanks again for listening on our journey to the Maroon.
Die? Who's gonna cry? Does anybody say goodbye? Does anybody ride? Who's gonna funk with me down the way? 100-bar episode by your boy the Train, aka the Philosopher, building back the tracks back to back to back. Believe that. Yeah. Yeah. He gave it to me, so I'ma give it back. Yeah. He gave it to me. I'ma give it back. Believe that. He gave it to me. Yeah. He gave it to me. Yeah.
All right, dude.
Well, Danny, you've bored me to death.
Yep. What are you, my dates? What is this, Hinge?